So we need to grind this stone, I guess, to make some sand. Voila. Alright, use the palm to collect all the ingredients on the field in the specified order. The button on the right locks the path on the track so that the palm changes direction. Okay. Ah, we're making a maze here. So we need to collect the hourglass, I guess. There we go. And then we need the book. How do we connect that one? Collect that one. Yeah. Oh. Do I have to collect them in order? Yeah, I do. Alright, so we got the book. Then we need the potion afterward. How do we get down there? Ah, it cheated me. All right. Just going around in circles. I'm back to square one again. Why doesn't it go down there? Why doesn't it follow this way? That's strange. How on earth do I get down there? Like that? Which way do I... Okay, now we're back over here. Alright, so we came down this way now. And then we block up this way. Nice. Alright, potion. Collected. There we go, I think we got the right way now. Voila.
At last, everything will return to its proper place, the living and the dead. Thank you, Emily.
I got a call from the director. Looks like all the missing people are back, safe and sound. Well done.
Seems like I still have a lot to learn. Will you help me?
Alright, that was the bonus chapter of the second game of the Minecraft series. Let's take a look at the collectibles, shall we? Since that we got all of them. Let's start up by morphing objects. Looks like we got a text to each item. Got all 10 of them. Let's start up with this one. Extinguished candle. This lantern was the grave digger's only companion in his dreary work. He was in such a hurry to warn the village that he dropped it midway. Not good. Semicircular blade. The farmer was tired of explaining to his children that they shouldn't touch sharp things, so he just put the sickle away on a far shelf. He never got it in time. Massive wedge. A craftsman may go into the forge without a shirt, but he never without a tool. He would take it even to his grave. Interesting. Got a page with lavender design. No one in the village could make out what was written in the book, but the knowledge of the herbalist who kept it has saved many lives. She wished she could do more. High society has always considered the Countess an oddball, but she stubbornly believed that it was her favorite doll that brought her happiness. There was no need to hide it so far away. Ties. The baker could never tie it properly, so he asked his wife for help. Well, then she couldn't either. Her hands were shaking. What are these meant to be meaning? Empty medallion? The local troubadour has always been known for his windiness and shameless character, but the modest gift touched his heart. The poem dedicated to the blonde lady was never performed. Horse drive. He still remembered the weight of the stableman and the desperate gallops of his precious horse, given to the stableman by his father, and would have passed to his son, so they made it to the gate. Piece of cloth. A seamstress' first and only job, soon for herself when she was still 7 years old. To keep warm if there was suddenly no fire at home. The night she lost it, the fire became too much to handle. And a torn hat. When attending a secret meeting, you need some kind of unobtrusive identification. The royal informant preferred to stick a feather in his favorite hat. But one day, someone else discovered his secret. Alright. I don't know what to make of all these statements, but they don't sound like someone with a happy ending, some of them. Well, we got all 10 of these. Memorabilias. The morphing objects. And then we got the scrolls to take a look at. Also got all 10 of these. Let's see what they say. Darkened scroll. Smells damp. A lot of words are crossed out, but the rest is surprisingly delicate and filled with mournful understanding. Trample scroll. Apparently it fell under the horse's hooves. The contents are terribly faded, but a trace of neat handwriting and a few question marks can be seen. A cloth wrap scroll. A very good silk accompanying a very timid request. Earthen scroll. A thank you on behalf of a father, mother, and each of their 7 children. Despite its careless writing and lack of literacy, it was very sincere. A soot-stained scroll, a brief and deadly honest message still smelling faintly of coal. An encrypted scroll. Very long and detailed report, but only 2 people seem to know the code for decoding it. Without it, it's just a weird shopping list. Shopping list. A scented scroll. Exquisite handwriting. Clearing in a woman's hand. Behind the ornate and impeccable polite wording lies some very disturbing questions. A very indecipherable scroll. Doctor's note. It's definitely says something very detailed and helpful, but you can only make out one timeless truth. Healthy sleep. Colorful scroll. Someone tried to present their request as a poem, but got confused by the rhymes and lost the main idea. The handwriting gets smaller and smaller towards the end of the scroll, but the last word remains unfinished. Bread-smelling scroll. The writer wanted to clarify whether His Majesty needed a new batch of cinnamon buns, but part of the message is blocked out by a huge blot. Alrighty, that was all the scrolls. That means we only have the boudoir left. A castle yard. So it looks like we need to decorate a castle courtyard, maybe. We don't have any outlines this time. Why is that a case? Drinker for birds. Let's buy that. Then we have a statue of a knight. So the outlines looks different this time. A beach. And we also have a bench. And a gazebo. Lanterns. Stone walk. A big fountain. The king statue. 2 statues of royal hounds. Blooming ivy. Stone ladder. Pigeon house. 2 small fountains. And 4 flower beds. There we go. So that's definitely a new type of doing this. Usually they just use some kind of silhouettes to click on. But apparently they changed that a bit. So all nice and neat. And finally fully decorated. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the second game of the My Echo series by Domini Games, Remnants of the Past. An okay game. I liked the bonus chapter more than I did the main chapter, actually. But I don't know why. I felt like the story about Moonsilver was very well written. And yeah, got perfectly storytelling in there. I kind of felt like the main chapter, which started out okay, but I felt like it kind of went down a dreary, I don't know, what do you call it? You quickly lost attention, I think, as to what was happening. I don't know, it kind of got sidetracked a bit, but we managed to complete both chapters anyway. I hope to see some more of Emily, and hopefully we can see what else there is from Domini Games in the future. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Please like them and do subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you again in the next one. So until next time, take care and bye-bye.